Hey guys, and welcome back to Jurassic Unicast. So today we are going to be doing something a little bit different. So last week we actually completed the campaign mode finally, and I managed to get 5 stars off air on all of the islands. So technically campaign mode is done. So today we're going to be building the most perfect parks I can do using all my skills I've learned on all the previous Jurassic World Evolution games. But before we get into it, I wanted to review one of our fans' parks that he's created. It's Taylor Morgan. I believe he's in the chat, so make sure you say hi. He has created Taylor's Dream, so we're going to have a little walk around and have a look and see his build before we get into making our own. So as you can see, we are starting off at the entrance. We've got the Jurassic Park entrance. He's got some nice little statues around here. And we're greeted by a nice little waterfall on the right-hand side. Obviously, we've got to have a toilet as you come in and out of the park. So very nice addition there. And we walk up through the Jurassic Park gates. So already looking really decent. I love the fact we got some restaurants at the beginning. Let's see if I can exit out. There we go. Make it a little bit easier. So yeah, we go. We've got some large amenities here. We've got nice little drinks and restaurants and shopping. Oh, look, he's got the nice little Spino skeleton sitting outside there. Nice little sort of, if you've ever been to, oh, what's the area? Universal in Florida. They sort of have all of the shops and everything at the beginning, don't they? So it's quite a nice touch. I love all the trees you've got everywhere. Walking through the park makes it look really nice and sort of like basically streamlined of exactly where you want to go. Oh, look, we've got a nice little. Is that a fountain? Oh no, it's one of those little not fountains. What do you call them? Oh, I'm losing track of it. Oh, I forget what it's called, but yeah, no, I like that. And we come up, oh, everything changes. Let's have a look at that. Got it. Where's this lead to? Okay, so we come to one of the visitor centres. We've got some nice little additions there. I like all of the Jurassic badges put everywhere. It's looking pretty cool. And I do love this. I have seen this on the store and I want to get this in my park as well. It looks so good. Oh, look at that nice little... I like that little cut through actually. I'll tell you what, let's head down to first person view because I want to walk through this from the ground level. Look at that. This definitely reminds me of a fair few theme parks that I've been to in my time. I think last one was like Toverland in Belgium. It had a little area like this and it's all set out with all rocks and waterfalls everywhere. So it's a nice little walk through. You've got all the skeletons everywhere. Yeah, this looks really good. And it heads to a Jurassic Museum. This is nice. Right, what else we got along here? So, the Science Centre. It's all really well laid out. I really do love the layout you've got here. Oh, look at these waterfalls. Yes, mate, these are decent. Love a decent waterfall in the park. Nice little feature. So if we carry on up here, as you can see, we've got the tour. I think, yeah, the tour ends this way. And we've got some more activity centres. Jurassic Museum. Okay, so the park tour starts here and it goes round. Okay. I'll tell you what, if we get time, I will jump into that and have a little quick tour around and have a look. What we got here. So we got expedition centres. Okay, hatcheries. Hatchery is pretty cool. Is that an enclosure there? Is there anything in that enclosure? Let's have a look. Okay, so right, I get it. So yep, we can see all the fences there, and we've got all the dinosaurs. Whoa, this park is huge. This must have taken you ages, mate. Let's have a look. Oh, look at that hotel. Oh, can you imagine that? Having a hotel just overlooking like the Edmontosaurus is. Can we get a view from the hotel? Let's see. We should be able to. I'm sure. Or was it in the other game? Oh, okay, no, it's fine. He has actually added viewing galleries. And that's looking pretty decent. Let's have a look. What else have we got? So definitely a decent amount of dinosaurs around the park. So it looks like we've got a nice little herbivore enclosure. So we've got Triceratops. Looks like parasaurs. What are they? Ornithmimuses. Yeah, loads of dinosaurs in here and they're all looking decent. I love the like water feel that you've got going throughout this whole park. I definitely saw carnivores. What we got? Pyroraptors? Are they Pyroraptors there? Oh, they're the Utahraptors. Okay. Let's have a look. They're just chilling out. Wow, this is so good. I love this sort of water feel you got here. Got any quack? Yeah, I thought I was about to say, where's the Spinos? You see all these waters, you're going to have to get the Spino in, aren't we? Oh, look at those. Is that viewing gallery up on top of the rocks? That's pretty cool. Yeah, no, it's decent, mate. It is good. And that's what the workshop's for, is to make everyone's park like this spectacular. I mean, look at this. I love the aviary. What we got in the aviary? Let's have a look. We've got some Pteranodons. I guess probably some Dimorphodons maybe in here. Or is it just Pteranodons? Ah, no. Justin Burgers, or whatever they're called. Nice, you've got a decent amount of enclosures here. You definitely utilised the park well. I'll give you that. What have we got swimming here? Dimorphodons? Oh no, the Dimetrodons. Yeah, Dilophosaurus enclosure. Oh, if only we could get a Jurassic Park tour vehicle. Not tour vehicle, the maintenance vehicle. Like the Jurassic Park Jeep sitting up there. And we get like a little cryo can at the bottom. Apatosaurus enclosure. Nice little like 4-tier waterfall system there. Loads and loads of rocks everywhere. So good. Oh, look at that monorail. Do like this monorail. And led to another innovation centre using the old Jurassic Park Visitor Centre style. And what we got here? Large hotel, so the Amber Inn and Suites. I went with the time fill. Yeah, no, I agree. And then the Mosasaur. I'm guessing, well, oh no, you've got the Megalodon. Okay, so Megalodon enclosure. Nice, massive enclosure there. Yeah, definitely a decent park. And guys, if you want to have your own tour around and get some ideas from Taylor, it's Taylor's Dream. Let me just go to the workshop. Should be on my content. My favourites. Let's have a look. You should pop up. Yep, there you go. Taylor's Dream. The share code's 157H586VK, and that's if you type in Taylor's Dream. It should be Taylor's Dream 2. Also, give this a upvote and a favourite, and make sure you just have a look and really give some credit to the to Taylor there because he did a really good job. So, yep, there we go. Taylor 25. Well done, mate. It's good. Finally, Jurassic Unicast has seen something you've made. You've been promising us your Minecraft stuff for ages, but we'll make do with a Jurassic, and you've done well, mate. So, very, very impressed. And, guys, if you haven't seen what I did recently, this is my Jurassic World Christmas Lagoon viewing gallery. So, obviously, with Christmas coming up, spent a little bit of time making a viewing gallery all Christmassy. So, I mean, I could probably... if I get it in. Where's your lagoon, Taylor? Just do a quick little showcase of what I created. Attractions. Where's my Christmas one? There we go. Is it going to go anywhere? Right, I'm destroying your park a little bit, mate. Get rid of some of these trees around here. And there we go. We have a little Christmas viewing gallery. Nothing much, it's only a quick little build. So you can just enjoy it and put some Christmas themed stuff in your park. So let's exit back to main menu. Take a little bit of time to get there. And we'll get into sandbox mode and creating our own perfect park. Hopefully I can do something as good as Taylor. We shall see. But no, I appreciate it, mate. Yeah, definitely go and check out that park. Right, so we want to head over to Sandbox. Now, do we do an island generator, or do we find a large... We're probably going to need a large island, aren't we? Whether we do Nubla 93 again, or is there a very... I'm sure there used to be very large ones, wasn't there? Very small, very large, there we go. So, Szechuan Basin, China. Do we go for that? Or do we do square level? Ooh, might have to do square level. Biome, I think we're going to go for Dolomites with Jurassic Park staff and guests. So, again, I'm not too bothered with all of this stuff because we're not going to need it for now. All I want to make sure is that research is off. Pastimes at 1%. Definitely a must, so I can get this built as quick as we can. Operation building limits are off. Research is off. Dinosaur marketplaces on. That's off. Scientist off. Yep. Unlimited power on. Invincible vehicles on. Sabotage risk off. So all of these, I mean, make it easy. We're going to have like invincible money, unlimited money anyway, so I'm not too bothered. Day-night cycle, I'll turn it to just day only. And if I need... Default cinematic, yeah, default cinematic, right. Okay. Right. Not really got an idea in my head how I'm going to be doing this, but all we'll do is, I think what we will probably plan is we'll start with the main street. Let's have a look. I mean, this is a huge map. So, I think, yeah, if we start with the arrival point and then work up to Main Street. And we'll definitely be utilising a lot of the stuff from the workshop. So, is it going to let me... Can't. Are you going to let me add an arrival point? So, do we go and have a look at the workshop? So, bear in mind, we've now got sort of like a snowy, sort of alpine theme art going on. So, maybe we look at sort of keeping it to that sort of style. Have a look. Anything that sticks out on us. I mean, if there's any Christmas themed, I'd love to do a Christmas themed area. Oh, see, I like this ZOP arrival point. Let's have a look how that looks in our park. Right, try and get lined up nicely. And obviously we want our arrival points as close to the boundary as possible. Let's have a look. How does that look? Oh, they must be freezing up there. I hope there's heaters. Right. So we've got our arrival point. And we're going to stick with probably... These look like... Oh, whoa, okay, move that. Can't just have a tree right at the front. How's it going, Gerard? Welcome, mate. Right. So utilise some of the trees to cover up a load of stuff. And also what I want to be doing is trying to raise some of the terrain on the outside, if possible. And then get those trees back on. No, actually, I don't like that. Can I get all that undone? Okay, right. Let's get back to that. Right. And with the path, I'm thinking that, well, we've got coarse sand. No, we do want it really nice and pretty. So if we look at, oh, what do we do? Herringbone brick standard path. Okay, let's get that in. So large, and then color wise, let's go. So I don't want it too boring. Let's have a look at. Ooh, what? I'm trying to think of what color grading our park should be at the beginning. Do we do like a bluey sort of color all at the beginning? I think that'd look quite alright, wouldn't it? And is black the outer bit? Yeah. Right. Let's see how that looks. Why is that still showing it needs a path? Oh, no path to our buildings. That's fine then. Right. So we've got our start off. Nice blue brick path. Then what we can do is carry on with some of the trees everywhere. Do I go woodland or cherry trees? Let's see what the cherry trees come out like. So we could get actually a nice mixture of the autumn and the cherry tree if I can adjust it right. Just very gentle movements like that. There we go. And then try and get some cherries there. So we get the nice colour, like colour contrast as we're walking up Main Street. So it's not just the same colour trees everywhere. And then what I would like to do, and this is where I struggle quite a lot, intensity. Let's see how that goes. I'll try and get rid of some of that moss as well. What I basically want to do is do a nice little water feature right at the entrance. And then maybe it leads up to like a river going down that way. Yeah, right, that's what I wanted to do. Get rid of all of this, like lilac or whatever it is, lilies. Okay, perfect. And let's go for some conifers. Is it going to go? Right, yeah, there we go. Obviously get a load up here hiding everything, and obviously try and keep the mixture of colours into there. Okay, looking actually quite good. Quite pretty. So what we now can do is look at our main attraction. Now, Innovation Centre, again, we're going to have a look at custom designs and see what is on. Oh, I'm not making my own today. Definitely do not have time to start making my own creation here. So let's have a look. Community creations, show more in the workshop. Let's have a look and see. What is that? Futuristic Innovation Centre. Now that does sound cool, but it's not going to fit to our park style that we've got. So let's have a look. Some of these people must have spent ages creating these. It's mental. What we got? Okay, I quite like this. Who's this done by? So Rex 2000, share code BST C320ZG. Let's have a look at it. Architecture Innovation Centre. So again, like I want to do is just get it in. Make sure to favourite. Give people the recognition. And then we go back. Okay, that is quite pretty. So let's make sure that it's as straight and connected to our main street line as possible. Like that. Right. Now let's see if we can carry on this path. Sure. Adjust terrain. Alright, okay, so let's remove the water. At least like that. You will have to bear with me on a lot of stuff. I'm using a PS5 controller. So trying to do a lot of this stuff, like straight lines, etc., is quite difficult. But I will tidy that up. Go back to terrain. Right. So we've got a nice little bridge. Although, how scared will you be like walking your kids along this bridge? Like that. May... Oh, do I get a fence? What do our fences look like? Don't want anything too, like, in your face. Well, that is in your face. What do I do? Try and get it like that. Try to keep it in as straight a line as possible. Right. Oh, I don't know. Oh no, I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'll do. Let's get rid of these fences. We have rocks for a reason, so we can utilise the scenery rocks. Right. Fine dynamic rocks. So smooth rocks. Don't want them too big. And again, I want them all slightly different so they don't look like a duplication. Alright. No, I'm not happy with that either. Right, I might just leave that and then have maybe some bushes or trees going up that way. Let's see what we can get. Bamboo woodland? No, it's not going to fit. Yeah, I didn't think that would work. I didn't think any of the trees would go. Right. Okay, so we've got our innovation centre at the start there. What we then can do is have large... Oh, what are you doing? Toggle curve. See if we can curve it round into... like that. Can't link up. See what I mean? This is so, like, awkward to do with PlayStation controllers. Okay. Kind of even. Like, to the point that it will do. Try and link it up. Oh, I wanted, like, a nice, like, elongated curve. Maybe I can do it like that. So it matches... Oh, come on. Let's get like that and then... like that. Okay, so... Not... No, I'm not happy with that bit. Like I said, we've got to make this the perfect park. And it will only be perfect if we're happy. Let's go like that and then see if we can cut in a bit like that. Okay, it's a little bit better, so not too bad. And then what we can obviously do is add in some like statues, etc. Make it look all nice in that way. And what have we got to choose from? Where's our unlockables? Let's, how big? Oh, yes, out to the water. Oh, when you do have time for a tour on park, there, the safari park riding potato cruise. Oh, yes. Definitely we need to get into that. Alright. So let's put you there. You there. I must admit, having all of these sceneries and stuff just makes it so much more nicer. Let's have a look at what fences we could use. Try and keep everybody off our little area. Oh, it's so fiddly with the PlayStation controller, it's unreal. Come here. Wait, get off the grass. Alright, I wanted to connect. I might have to use... It's going to connect how I want it to. Might have to use the advanced move because I can't really see that side bit up, and I want it to all line up perfectly. Right, try and link. Come on, rotate properly. Angle snap to 45. Fast rotation. Let's just do advanced move and then... Go on, can we link up? You see what I mean? It is so fiddly. And then duplicate. Right. Advance. I'm not happy with where that placement is. It's sort of like at a weird angle. So if I take off the angle snap and then maybe speed up control, can I get it to how I want it? Right, take speed control down. Right, perfect. That is where I want it. Click. Duplicate. Gosh. Okay, so we have our little T-Rex, Triceratops enclosure there. Can we improve it with some foliage? What have we got foliage-wise? We use tree. No, definitely not a palm tree. Not in the Alpines. Is that too big? That might be a little bit too big. Let's see. There we go. That's a little bit better. I mean, we can even probably scale that down a little bit. You don't want it too big because you still want that view from up there. Alright, there we go. That doesn't look too bad, does it? So we enter. Now what I need to do is probably multi-select and click these fences. Because I don't want to keep doing all the fences around the stegos at the other side. Confirm. Duplicate. Move the whole thing. Gosh, like that. Make it a little bit closer like that, and I'll be good. Maybe a little bit this way. Right, perfect. So with this one, do I add a little bit of water in, or is that the radius too? The radius is going to be too big and it won't allow me to, will it? Right. I just want all of this to be snow. So quickly get that painted. Well, the best part is what we can see anyway. Oh crap, just ruined the trees there. Oh, I can fix that at some point. Alright, so I need a little bit more scenery with these stegos. What can we do? What can we make? Oh, are these new? I don't remember these ambers being on there. Or, to be fair, I've never really actually scrolled down very far on the rocks. So, I may be incorrect there. Again, I don't want it too big. Size it down a little bit. Right, let's do that there. And with the other rocks, I can have a look. Well, not too massive rocks. Tropical, Mediterranean, temperate. No, I don't need temperate rocks. I need like definitely alpine rocks. Desert, angular, rough. It's a biome, don't right? Come on. Just want nice little tiny rocks. Oh, wait, hold on. I want angle snapper. Stop. Oh, these rocks just go everywhere. Right, stay, because there's nothing. Right, that should do. Right. Right, can I get any, like, foliage going along some bushes round? Quite ick. If I do that... Oh, I can't adjust the size of that bush. In turn, that one's too small, so... Adjust the height on these so it looks... Just give it different textures. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then do we duplicate a tree or add a different tree into this side? Do we use that one on the other side? Oh, okay, yeah, let's use this one. Got a bigger one? Was that the biggest? I think that might be the biggest. So what I'll do is add you there. Duplicate. Like that. environment. And then just to give it, it may work, we'll see. Just want to raise the terrains, not that much. Okay, hold on. Did not expect it to raise it up that much. Maybe the intensity was a bit off. So raise terrain, intensity, slope down, fall off quite low. Let's give it a little bit of texture difference. So it just slightly looks like it's on a hill. Not too much, but the slightest little bit of detail should help. Increase intensity a little bit more. Okay, right, we have part of our entrance. What's that lonely tree doing there? Let's get rid of all of those there. So I'm liking this at the moment. What do you guys think? So if we go down to first person view, this is what I mean. Ooh, I can adjust this terrain, make it a bit flatter. It's all a bit overly shot there, but there we go. We've got a nice little stego statues, our Triceratops statues. And oh look, I didn't even notice that the Visitor Centre, or the Innovation Centre, has got the Brachiosauruses up there as a statue. Did not even see that. And obviously got the mountains below, or mountains all around us. Looking really picturesque. So, what can we do here? Do I add in like a gate or something? Like I know I've seen like loads of Jurassic gates at the entrance. Most people, I think, like Taylor, you had one as well, didn't you? What would it be under? Is it props? I can't even remember. Oh, it's always good to have a little look through everything anyway. See what's around, see what's on the store. We'll get to all like the finer details, like the bins and the chairs and all that stuff later. We want to get the main stuff in first and then focus on all the little details later. Don't really need vehicles. Uncategorised. Is there anything in the uncategorised that we'd want to use as the entrance? Nope. And we've got loads of default blueprints. Look at all those. Can't wait to get some of those in. Let's have a look. I'm trying to think. Where would I find the gates? Where would gates be? It wouldn't be gantries. Why am I can't remember where gates are. Is it windows and doors? I don't think it'd be windows and doors. Come on, Taylor, you're the master builder here. Where's the gates? I want any gates, like Jurassic Park gates, Jurassic World gates. Anything like that. Is it modules? Nope, it's not modules. And it's not props. Oh, well, at least I didn't see it in props. Now there's concrete, construction, dinosaur, electrical. Nope. Panels, pipes. I mean, those are the walls. I remember those from Jurassic World Evolution 2. But for the life of me, can't put, unless it's going to be on the workshop. It might have to be. We might have to take a little visit to the workshop. Let's have a look. Should be able to find it with gates. Guaranteed loads of people create gates that we could use. So yeah, it's typical Jurassic Park gates. No, surprisingly enough, there's not a great deal of gates in this game. I'm thinking we might have to make one, to be fair. Now, do we make a gate? Again, it's not going to be too difficult. Yeah, let's do it. It won't be difficult. I say it won't be too difficult. I hope it's not too difficult. So, what I want to do is obviously make it out of rocks, but definitely not too big. I need to find like the perfect sort of cylinder. Well, I say perfect sort of cylinder, like maybe something like that there, but I'll have a look and see what it looks like if I was to manually rotate. Like that. No, see, it's not the right rock, is it? Oh, you idiot. There we go. Want a tall rock, but not too, like, wide. Like, basically like that, but a lot smaller. I wonder how small I can get it on the scale. I don't think it's going to be enough to what I need now. Look at that, it's massive. And what I don't want to do is stack up a load of rocks. Maybe this one could work. Let's have a look. Yeah, this could work. Get that right there. Alright, let's put you there. Like that, right. So we've got one side done. Got two objects, right. Best thing I've found to do is if you're trying to make something that's even, always stick with the like manual move, like advanced move, and just move it side to side. That way it'll be level and it won't be overshot, and it'll be the same height and it'll be the same sort of bit that you want. Now, can I do this in a 90-degree angle? Should be able to. There we go. Bosh. Right. So they should be perfect for what I need. And then failing that, what I could do, if I need it a bit taller, again, just do the multi-select. And multi-select you. Confirm duplicate. And then again, make sure you're raising it up. And then just do that, and then look, there you go, become a bit taller. Like that. Perfect. Right. Well, I say perfect. It's better than what I wanted it to be. Because I can't find bloody gates, can I? What signs have we got? We should have like easy signs that we can use. Banners. That's a tiny banner, isn't it? So we could use that. Can I get it to fit onto there? No, it's not going to allow me to do that. Right. So, again, go back to advanced move. Let's go for rotate. What colour we got highlighted? Need the x-axis. No, why are you going upside down? Oh, stop going. There we go. Come on. There we go. Right. Do that. And then we need the scale. Definitely need it bigger so it hits both rocks. Like there. Are we about even? Okay, it's not far off. But like that, and then just for additional, to make it look a little bit nicer, do we have some decent lights we can use? How big are these? Lines. Oh crap. I wonder if I can get up there. See, this is why I hate trying to build these stuff with the PlayStation controllers. They are awkward as hell. Right, no, I don't like those. What we could do, you. Again, I want it perfectly level. So, duplicate, and then move. So again, easiest way to get, I'll say easiest way to get it level, one is a little bit higher. That could be doing with my scenery, hold on. Not scenery, environment. Let's get those lowered. Try and flatten this terrain if I can. Try and keep all of the areas where they're walking nice and flat. There we go. Right, so I've just got to sort out that light to touch the floor. Oh. Advance move, I need you, what's down? Oh, green's down. Okay, right, touch the floor. Perfect. And then maybe just a little bit to the right like that. Right, we have got a couple of lights in here, so then hopefully it should work. Duplicate again. Yeah, the path's at a slight angle, isn't it? And raised up, apparently. Is that going to work? Right, let's lower it down. Like I said, we can adjust the colours later. Let's also final bit, just get some more scenery. If it'll allow. Is that going to allow me to put some trees around here to make it look a bit nicer? See, why can't I get some pink trees around this way? Whoa, right, okay, that's too much. Way too much. There we go. That doesn't look half bad, does it? Can I get some more pink trees here? Right, just do the usual bit. Nice, easy thing to hide. Okay, all this stuff like these trees probably aren't going to stay like it. I'm just doing it now to see how it all looks. And then obviously mix it up a bit with the orange trees like in between some bits. Just to make it look like a bit more natural, so it's not just a field of the same trees. Very, very light touches. Just to break it up a little bit. Beautiful. I'm quite happy with that, actually. Should we have a look and see what it looks like from ground level as we walk in? So there we go. We've got a nice little trees. Again, I'm going to make it a bit more thicker that way so you can't see through. Let's speed up a little bit. There we've got a nice little deep water lake there. And our quickly constructed gates. The dinosaurs rule the earth. Again, I can make that a little bit prettier, but off there, I suppose. And then we've got our nice little innovation centre with our statues everywhere. So I'm liking it. So you guys in the chat, what do you want to see me do next? Do you want to see a dinosaur enclosure? Or would you like to see like a little restaurant area? Let me know in the chat. We can try and get something done. Oh, actually, how far back is that? Can I move you more centered? Didn't realise actually how far back it was. There you go. There we go. A little bit better. I was thinking of potentially having a facilities sort of round the back here. That's from there. Let's curve you round like that. So link all the paths up. Like so. And we can start getting some guest amenities in. So let's have a look at... Oh, I forget what James's building was. I think it was... Oh, was it shopping? Oh, I can't remember his thing. Actually, it might be on my... More on the workshop. Let's have a look. My content, favourites. I'm sure his is on there. No. Oh, where's it gone? I definitely favorited his build. Oh, I'm going to have to find it. Hold on. Browse, search. Christmas. Might have to just find, nothing's loading at the moment. Christmas large H&M Alpine, there we go. So I didn't vote, that's it, I upvoted it. No, I didn't even upvote it, oops. I hope James ain't watching this. But yep, this is James's shopping build. So it'd be good to get some of these into the park. Let's go, I don't know what you look like. Little log cabin. What do you look like? Ah, okay, that is pretty. Look at that. I love that Ferris wheel. Food truck. It's cool. Right. Where are we? Come on. Let's get you in. Oh, they're not there. So what do we do, guys? Do we do a nice little food area? I think we do, right? Let's... Large drink amenity. Yeah, we got to find some stuff on the store, haven't we? More on the workshop. Is it going to load this time? Yes. Right. Good. Buildings. What tags have we got? Amenity large drinks. So all of these are amenity large drinks. Is there anything that stands out that could be the same sort of style that we need for our park? I mean, some really good builds, but nothing is standing out at the moment. Oh, actually, no, one is. Go back. Triple Alpine amenity. That looks fantastic. Right. Definitely going to get you into Pyroraptor. Pyroraptor Thief. Definitely love the look of that. So upvote that. And let's get it into the park. How big is it? Whoa, this thing is massive. That's insane. Right, can I move it properly? Can't re-rotate it. Alright, you have to rotate it slightly. So it's nice and straight. There we go. Are we happy with the placement of that? Let's have a look. Okay, look at that. So let's try and keep to the snowy bit everywhere. Lovely, nice bit of painting. And what we actually could do is potentially extend this path round like that. Thank you, Mike. Mike Farina. Same to you, mate. And we toggle straight. Keep going around there like that. Then what we can do scenery wise, is that going to be, I don't think we're going to get the trees, are we? Let's have a look. Intensity. Don't like the fact that the trees have grown actually into that. Also don't like the fact it's got rid of the snow. Let's do you. Can't try and get you out. Right, no, that didn't work. Right. Do we go even smaller to see if we can get some trees in a tight area? Or do we put something else there? Just round like that, that should be fine. Keep this area clear. Oh, I hate the fact that it gets rid of your trees when you, like, you can't have these trees on snow. Right, screw it. Let's just put the sand back. Let's put the snow back, and then go back to. So we've got a large amenity. Let's have a look on the workshop for any more alpine bits because they look really good. Search. Alpine. Should get a fair amount on this. And then buildings, we want to look at amenities, large, drink, food, and shopping. So what have we got? So installed that amenity. There's a Raptor Lodge Alpine. Large amenity hub. Now it's not really the style I want. That one's fantastic. If I had that Pyroraptor for all the others, I'd be very, very happy. But let's get you in. Raptor Lodge Alpine, and then we'll also get the JKTR Alpine. And then just see what we've got. If not, what I'll do is at some point offline is I will create something like this because I was going to do a log cabin sort of style restaurants and stuff. So let's see what we got. We've got drinks already. Let's have a look at this. Have we got? Oh right, okay. So we can. I mean, that'd be dead handy. I didn't realise we could do that. So it's just a shell. Okay, right, perfect, we can. Let's move it back a little bit. Like that. Try and keep it nice and level with the other one. Okay, it's not far off, is it? Beautiful. How's that look from the other side then? I'm wondering whether to move these back a little bit so then we can put all tables and stuff out the front. Might be something to do. Let's have a look. Oof, actually. Move. Right, it's not letting me move. Okay, we'll keep it there. We'll leave it there. I don't know why it's not working. But there we go. I'm not happy with these paths, like the design paths, but I'm sure actually once I get some more stuff in that's, you know, some bits here, there and there and there, it should look a little bit better. I'm hoping. Let's have a look. Right, I think what we need is an enclosure somewhere. And I think we have that alpine amenity having an overlooking an enclosure. So I think that's what we'll do. Remove that. Again, I'll remove these paths because I don't want these paths going like that. Like that. There you go. Keep it nice and streamlined. Perfect. Now, do we have toilets? What have we got in the store? Is that an Alpine? Oh, Raptor lodges a toilet. Okay, I'm happy with that. Although I'm not liking the path placement on this. Alright, I'm going to have to free rotate that. Again, I don't think I'm very happy with what it is, but okay, we'll have a look when it's in. Move it just a little bit closer. Oh, that's a hotel.
We've increased the hotel capacity of the park.
Oh, right, okay. Honestly, I thought that was a restroom. I'm sure I put restroom. Yeah, restroom. So why is it clicked hotel? Don't know. Unsure. Right, we can do maybe some fitting. Kind of like matches that, I suppose.
Ladies and gentlemen, our restroom is now open to use for whenever nature calls.
Get a couple of restrooms in. Because you can never have too many restrooms in the theme park. And emergency shelters. We'll have a look at what emergency shelters we've got. Creations. Castle arrival point. Still medical. No, I want just one thing, don't I? So tags. Emergency shelter. So that's all I need. So all of these better be emergency shelters. Asia themed. Nope. Asia. No, it's not the right style. Medieval. That sounds cool. Oh. What is that? That looks awesome. Some of these, honestly, mate, some people on here are so creative, it's unbelievable. Dun, 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 dun. Just having a look. Anything like Alpine-y sort of style. Hey, hello. Welcome, Steve Hurrell. big waves here, so we're just building the perfect park tonight. Just trying to find stuff on the store that we can use into our park. Is that... That's quite alpine, isn't it? I mean, I say it's quite alpine. It's about as close as we've found so far. Or maybe Europa. Let's have a look what you look like in there. Again, what I can do is, if I'm not happy with the... Like, I'm not too happy with the roof on that, I could always get it changed. So, like, replace it with some, like, wood roof or some tile roof. Make it look a bit better. But we'll have a look. Install in. And let's get that in. Okay, so it's not a million miles off of where we need to be. For the emergency shit, I've just got to try and level it up a little bit. There we go. And do add another one on this side as well. Make 2 emergency shelters and push them close together. There we go. Right, okay, so that doesn't look awful. And then we've got this big area here that we can probably... Oh, I just thought we could probably make an ice rink. In like this area here. It'd probably mean that I'd have to change the colour of this path, because that's about the only way I'm going to be able to make an ice rink. But again, changing the colour of paths is not going to be that difficult. So let's do that. Let's change the colour of the paths. So what do we do it as? Oh, I don't know. Here we go, a greenie. Like quite a dark greenie. We'll have a look and see what it's like. Get that in. Back and then replace on. Okay, it doesn't look too bad. Fair, I quite like that. Nice little green path. How does it look going through here? Yeah, okay. Actually, I prefer the green to the blue. I do like that colour blue. But I'm quite happy with what we've done. Right, so what we need to do is replace off. Do medium. Why have we lost our green path? Except, right. Let's see, can we go... No, right, what I'll do first is then... I need to get a smooth path. Classic standard path. Standard path. Trying to get the smoothest path possible. Let's have a look. That's a bit gravelly. That's very stony. That's quite smooth. That's too bricky. That's going to have too many patterns on. Oh, if only that... Actually, what happens if I change that to that? You to that. And then you to... That's just the edge. What's that look like? No, so that path's not going to work. That's horrible. Cobblestone's definitely ain't going to work. Brick's not going to work. That's coarse sand. Broken. No, invisible. Definitely not going to work. Okay, so probably the best we're going to get is this one. What was it under? Like, what was it? It was a shop, wasn't it? That's because I installed it, but I can't find it when I go to put it in. Let's go for that. And you. Right. Let's see if I can get this done right. So first things first, try and line it up nicely. Want it like as straight as possible. Just under shops, yeah. Okay, I'll have a look in a second and then get curved on. I need my nice little angle. Oh, that's horrible. Come here. About there. I don't think that's going to be right. We'll have a look and see if I can get it to match up. Oh. Oh, see, look, last second. I hate doing this with the controller. I need to get a mouse and keyboard for this. Okay, so it's not horrible. Now let's get large. And sort that out there like that. Well, no, what are you doing? Why are you purple? And then we just start painting this best we can until it's all filled in. Oh, come on. I did showcase your shop though, James, the H&M one. So I did find it on the shop, I just couldn't find a way to get it into the park. No, just see it going out the edge. No, it's too much. It's definitely fiddly trying to get these paths laid without going over the edge. Maybe if I toggle straight, might make it a little bit easier. Yeah, James, Hawkins family, you missed Taylor's park showcase. So rewatch the stream at the beginning and you'll be able to see his park. It is pretty decent, to be fair. It's all little bits like this that you forget how long it takes to do stuff. Like, as simple as filling in all this path. why are you just doing that? Oh, we're in the path, right, hold on. Because what I don't want to do is have a weird... I want it to be a perfect sort of the shape that it is at the moment. I don't want any little bits, odd bits sticking out. Come on. Oh, this is so finicky. I love it when you get bits like that though and you just fill it out without, like, really easily. But then you get bits like this. Let's see, that's coming out there like that. Right, let's change it small, see if that'll fit in any better. Just round these little edges. Right, that's that bit done. I've just got to do this bit up here. Oh, dearie me. Right, large. I'm hoping that if I just go like there, just go straight down. Make it a little bit easier. Or it will completely glitch out. That was a good placement. I like that one. Go on. Can I get another decent placement? No. Why did that not place? I don't want that little lump. No, undo. Oh, one last little bit. Hey, there we go. We have the start of an ice rink. Little tiny little bit wobbly there, but again, I'm going to put fences around it. So hopefully should look good. So if we go to scenery, actually no, let's showcase James's shop at the moment. Right, so he said it's under shops. So let's have a look. Place you. So it's not a small shop. Is it a medium? Not medium. Is it a large shop? Ah, look, there it is. So yeah, I can get the large shop in. And can I try and fit it in there, or would it look better going that way? I think it would with the sloped roof. Come on. And there we have it. We have James's H&M shop. and they're currently selling little dinosaurs and paintings and artwork and home supplies, looking pretty decent. Sort of like really sort of rounding off this sort of like high street, main street sort of thing we got going through there. So perfect. Right, let's try and finish off this ice rink. So if we go scenery, fences. Do we have a solid white fence? I don't want brick. Don't want corrugated. Actually, could work. Is that going to be a right curve though? I think that curve's too much, isn't it? That curve's too much, and that one is as well. Oh, it's a shame. These are. I spent all that time and I forgot about the bloody fence. It's not like normal fence, is it? I mean, what I could do is round these corners a bit. I can add like I can do the fence the best I can to get it round. But it's not going to work, is it? Because you can't sort of misshapen them. They're like that size, like style. Because if we go, well, can I? Let's have a look. I don't think I can the way do it that I want to. Yeah, see, it doesn't stretch the way you want it to. That's a shame, innit? What are these? Wire fences don't look good at all. Not for what I want anyway. Well, I'm still moving. Right, okay, let's go back up to the corrugated metal. Up here, because that is something we can use. A door frame. Again, we'll just try and get it the best we can. Like so. Why has it gone back to metal? Right, where's my door? Is that going to fit in? Why is that being all weird? Oh, can't you click there? Is that too high? Right, I know what I'll do. I'll get all this set up. Why does it keep going that? That's going to annoy me. I'll connect all the fences going along like so. Is that slightly off, isn't it? Right. That's where we need to be precise. Speed, angle, snap, right. There we go, right. Now, to you, and then what I can do is I'll highlight it all and then lower it how I need it to be. Must admit, there's something so therapeutic and relaxing about just making stuff on this game. As frustrating as some bits can be, or like trying to get it all done with like this PlayStation controller, when you see it at the end, it makes it all much more happy. The Megalagoon has the Orca boat. Yes, I think I've actually put the Megalodon Lagoon and showcased that Megalodon Lagoon in one of my early streams when the game first came out. Like so, we're getting to the curvature. At some point, so try and figure out what to do when I get to it, which is about now. I suppose what I can do is just try and rotate it slightly. Oh, this is a lot of just fiddling about, isn't it? Right, how does that look? Okay, so it's not looking too bad. So if I multi-select all of these, confirm, and then advance move, what I'm going to do is lower it down a bit. Say like that. Maybe just so you can see that. And then if I was to duplicate it, no, I don't want to duplicate it yet. What I want to do is get it to exactly half, then duplicate it, rotate it, and hopefully, if all goes well, it will connect. I'm not overly optimistic on that, but this will be our ice rink. As you can see, I will finish that off at some point. Obviously, I don't want to spend this whole stream just trying to create a fence around an ice rink, but you get the general idea of what we're trying to do. So let's get more snow round. And then what we'll do is, what's the time? 2010. So we'll have a look at, maybe we'll do a quick tour from the start to finish. And guys in the chat, let me know what you think. Where do you think? Oh, actually, before we do that, something that again wasn't very happy with. Let's get the woodland cover at the back here to hide everything through these trees, like so, like that. Right, again, obviously we can utilize these areas that I have covered with trees for future enclosures and other stuff like that, but for the time being we just do like hide it off so we don't see what's going through. So when we walk, all we see is these beautiful trees covered by a forest in the background. So let's have a look. If we go to ground level, and we'll start from the start point. So there's our little start point. Open building. Got a nice little para statue at the beginning. And I must admit, this is looking pretty nice. With all the trees, colourful trees, the pinks and the oranges. As we make our way to the lake, again, I will be making these lakes, like this lake, a lot prettier. You know, with all stuff around the edges. There'll be like water features in the middle, stuff to see. So it's not just going to keep looking like that. Looking out, I love the fact there's mountains in the background. And then we go up across the bridge. Again, I'll make the bridge a little bit nicer. Have all the lights going down it, sort of in unison. And then we've got our sort of makeshift, like, welcome thing that we made very quickly. Again, I might whack that onto the workshop. Like, it is just such a quick and easy gate to do. Not the most picturesque one. Again, like I said, this is not, like, I don't want to spend too much time trying to perfect tiny little bits. This is all stuff that I can do offline and say, right, this is our gate on where we're going to place the gate on the stream. Then I'll tidy it up, say off stream. When I come back, I'll do a review and saying, from last stream you saw that I made the gate here and this is the entrance part. As you can see now, this is what it looks like. So it should look a lot prettier. And as we make our way up to the visitor centre or the innovation centre, we've obviously got our statues with the Stegosaurus. I don't know which one I like the most. I kind of do like the Stegosaurus with the Jurassic Park rock and like the orange tree. But then I just like the simplicity of the Triceratops. Like the bushes and the trees, to be honest. So let me know in the chat, guys, what do you prefer? Do you prefer the Stegos or the Triceratops? I think I'll probably prefer the... Oh, I don't know. I like both, to be honest. I'm going to go with the Stegosaurus. I like the brightness of that orange tree at the background and the Jurassic Park rock feature that I've made. I will be putting like spotlights under there, under the dino, so it's sort of like in the evening it will highlight it. And stuff like that. So if we then walk around here, obviously if we were a guest we'll go into the Innovation Centre, walk around, and as we walk through the Innovation Centre we come out here and go, there we go, Main Street with all the shops. So as we look on our left, obviously again all this stuff's going to be tidied up at some point. We've got Jurassic Unicast's finest H&M shop made by James, and again I do love this. So I think his style is he's going to make multiple buildings that are sort of in this style. They're all going to be different, and they'll be connected all together, so it looked like a row of shops that you'll see at, like, I'm trying to think of what would be recognisable with. Maybe stuff like, you know, like the ski resorts that you see in films and such. Like, I'm trying to think, what was the film? Dumb and Dumber. Dumb and Dumber was a film when they get to that ski resort bit right at the end of the film. They go there, and it's sort of like that sort of style, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, it's H&M shopping. And you can find it on the workshop if you search for... If you type in Christmas, look for the two nutcrackers at the beginning. Like that in the picture, and H&M in the writing, and you should be able to find it, get it in your park. Make sure to favourite, upvote and install it into your park, and also give us a message on X or YouTube or even this video and say, yep, got it in my park, show us pictures. And also on the Facebook group Jurassic World Evolution 3, we're quite active on there, so we will be posting a lot of stuff on there, so make sure you get those in. And as we walk up, we've obviously got these Alpine lodges. I do think with the tightness that this all is, I think I am going to move these back. It's just a little bit too enclosed here, so I think it needs to be moved back a little bit. But yeah, we've got the food, drink and amenities. And what was this here? This was the hotel, wasn't it? So yeah, we've got a nice little hotel, the Raptor Lodge. So I forget who made this, but we'll have a look soon. And yeah, he's done a fantastic job. I like this sort of style with the wood and the triangles, etc. and a sort of rough stonage. And as we walk up, we've got our little restrooms. So we've got double restrooms and a toilet. What are you doing? Why are you just sitting in an alleyway staring at a vending machine? What are you doing? There's definitely something dodgy going on in here between the toilets. Like dodgy deals going on. It's got to be. Right. And then we've got emergency bunkers in that sort of style. And then I might put my shop here. And then, was it a shot I did? No, it was a lagoon viewing gallery, wasn't it? So, yeah, I've got to get that off of the lagoon viewing gallery and into the park. Yeah, mate, it's got to be a drug deal, innit? And then we'll head up to the ice rink. So let's get our path in. Let's do you. And then change those colours. And if we do that with maybe a darker blue, like a really sort of darker bright blue like that. Yeah, perfect. Leading up to the ice rink. Again, I don't want it that big because the door to the ice rink is quite small anyway. And then let's make the outer bit black. Nice straight line. Heading towards the ice rink. There we go. So we have our entrance to the ice rink. Like that. And once it's all sorted, obviously I'm going to do some more designs, hopefully, over there, maybe using the decals. I was having a good look at the decals a couple of days ago. And there is actually quite a lot of stuff that we can put on there. And put in the park to make it look quite nice. So I could even probably make a hockey rink out of this, actually. But we'll see. Obviously, we've got all the decal text that we can do. Not sure what I'll call it yet, but we'll find out. Is there anything I can do? Yeah, so you've got all these designs here. I was trying to make a Christmas wreath out of this and turn it Christmassy, but it just looked too wintry. Brilliant. Can I make that any bigger? I think I could, yeah. Yeah, so that's as big as I can get it. So maybe I can do some form of designs in there for the ice rink. So there we have it. Once I get that fence around the ice rink, that should be finished. And can I... What have we got? 10 minutes. Do you reckon we can do a dino enclosure? Maybe at the back here. What do you reckon? I think we've got time for an enclosure, haven't we? Let's have a look. What sort of enclosure should we do? I'll tell you what. We will do the lagoon because I obviously did my building, lagoon viewing gallery. God, that was, why would not come out of my mouth? I don't know. What can I do? Europe, Malta. What looks... Right, so that's a bit wooden. It's concrete-y. That's quite concrete-y, and that's quite dark. Maybe go for Europe, Malta. That. Nice big enclosure. And then we'll get our viewing gallery in. I always do that. I keep going to the wrong bloody thing, don't I? Where is you? No, it's guest attractions. Muppet. Right. Where's my creation? There it is. Let's get you in. Company Cries Lagoon. I'll mark it up. There. Like that. And what sort of path do we want? Do we want to keep it the same with the green or make it a little bit different? Do that. Make it a little bit different. And people in the chat, what dinosaurs do you want to see? I say dinosaurs, marine reptiles would you like to see me release in this lagoon? And also, first person to comment will get the opportunity to name it. So give us a marine reptile and a name that you'd like to see in the park. Actually, let's go green and red. See what that looks like with a black outline like that. Megalodon, right, so we got Megalodon.
We have added a new lagoon viewing gallery. Ready
There you
for
go.
to observe our
And make it red.
marvelous marine
Okay,
reptiles.
red lagoon, red Megalodon. Can't actually talk today. I'm talking non-stop for about an hour and 50 minutes about a drink, so my throat's getting a little bit dry. But that is my creation. So if you type in Xmas under lagoon viewing galleries, that should pop up. Or search up Jurassic Unicast, and I believe that both of them do. Oh, look at that. Taylor. Great minds think alike, eh? You and James are spot on. Let's get a Megalodon in. Again, I like to keep my... Actually, Small rock natural lagoon. Let's have a look and see how that looks. Okay, no, I don't really. It's too big. And called it Chris is always ill. Yeah, okay. And the fact that he's not actually on this stream makes it even better. So, let's do it. And then as far as paths go, I will keep this nice. Usually when I'm just trying to knock stuff up. As you know, I will be removing the lagoon hatchery. So I'm not too bothered about how this path looks. Just need it connected up. So we can quickly get the Megalodon in. So simp-sized dinosaur. Actually, wait. Before we do, need to add the upgrades of advanced equipment so we get any eggs. I think it's still only 1 per egg anyway. And don't need accelerated growth. I want additional bays. That's great, Steve. Oh, appreciate it, mate. Yeah. Didn't take too long to do. It was on and off. So let's have a look. You want it red. We called it the Megalodon. Bosh, look at that. Right, and then male. Let's do blue. There we go. Let's look at the red. Oh, look at that with the tiger stripes. There's a mod that has stadium connecting stands. Looks cool. Yeah, I've seen that. I will have to get that into the park at some point. So, right, we've got a red female and a blue male, so I've got to remember that. Save and get in for the Megalodon. Yeah, it is just for one dino. So, no, I don't want Atmosaurus. Discard you. Megalodon. You meant male red, don't matter. I'll tell you what, look, mate, they take seconds to do. Let's get you in. Right. Let's go male red. With what colour spots? Lithobites looks pretty cool. Yeah, I'll go for that. And then we'll do a... I mean, to be fair, the blue female looks a little bit better. Like that, there we go. Get you in. Megalodon. Oh, no, I don't want to discard the egg, right. Select eggs. Let's get Chris in. And we'll get you as well. So we should have 1 male and 1 female coming in. And let's release Chris. Here we go. Chris is always ill. Chris is always ill is in the park. Oh, look at that red sound, the red thing coming out of the water. Chris Mysterious Misses. Yeah, I'll have to. If there's enough room to name it, I'll do that. Right, let's rename it. Chris is always ill. There we go. We have Chris is always ill, and he's in. Look at that. Missing shark. Right, let's get the sharks in so it's nice and comfortable. Because again, knowing Chris, he'll be ill, and I don't actually have any of the medivets in. And then let's release Chris's Mysterious Misses. Come on, where are you? Here she comes. Oh, look at that. Come on, I want to zoom in. And get a look at this. look at it.
Megalodon to the park.
They're such good colours. I love those. All right. Chris is mysterious. Chris is mysterious. Misses. There we go. Right. Now, do we wind Chris up and get him to breed so he's got nothing but a load of kids? I think that's what we need to do, don't we? What do we need? Oh, it would just be the water nest, wouldn't it? So give him a taste of our medicine, and he's got no kids in real life, and he's just gonna have loads of kids. Oh, did you see that? Get the fish. That was well good.
I'm sure we'll see marine reptile eggs in that nest in no time at all. It
You're
looks
damn
perfect.
right. Right, let's create a plan to make sure they're good and they're good. Okay, yep, so there we go. Compatibility bad, but the success rate is going to be 100%. So Chris is going to have some kids. Chris is always ill, and Chris's mysterious misses are going to have kids in 1 minute and 30 seconds. Right, while we're waiting for that, because again, we don't really want to see that, is let's get in some lagoon decorations. We've got to make this looking as pretty as we can. And if we do red and like do alternating. Oh, there we go. Chris's mysterious misses is up the duff. We know what they did on holiday. Oh, there we go. Chris's mysterious misses has formed a lifelong partner bond to Chris is always ill, and they will only mate with them from now on. There we go. So they're in a monogamous relationship. Bless them. Alright, then we can get blue flags going. It's wound me up that it's not equal all the way around, but not much I can do. Yeah. Oh, a live birth is about to happen. Where are we? Move. Oh, in 5 minutes it'll be ready.
Welcome a megalodon.
There's some like Chris's baby's in there somewhere. Ready soon in 4 minutes. Right, okay, let's carry on with getting some decorations going. Green decorations. What can we put in? Is that lagoon fountains? Why is that not allowing me to play? Is it because there's already stuff here? Oh, who knows? Yeah, I think it's because I've already got stuff there, so it's not going to lay. Alright, 2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes, and we'll see what Chris is. I wonder what colour the baby's going to come out as. Because you think the... What is it? The male is red, and the female's blue. So I wonder... It would be cool if, like, it was like Ark, and they did, like, if you were to mate a red and a blue, then there's a chance that you could have red and blue mix. I mean, I don't know the depths of it, to be honest. I don't think it's that in depth with the colours and the breeding, but that would be so good if you could do that. Right, 30 seconds. I still don't know why this is like 5 minutes to do it. I've got like the timer on 1%, so I'll have to have a check. Better gel on its head. Yeah. Right. Oh, baby's come out. Where is it? Where's the juvie? There it is. Right. Slow you right down. Let's have a look. And it's a male. And it's red, so it's taken on Chris's colours. So we now have a mini Chris. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. What should we call it? Oh, I know what we need to call it. Where is it? Right, there we go. Perfect. For those of you who don't understand the meaning behind that name, then you need to go on to Gaming Isle and watch the funniest moment of the Isle, because honestly it is fantastic. Right, missing fish. Let's move. Uh-oh. Nope, did not mean to do that. Why can't I just delete a little bit? Oh, no, right, there we go. Oh, mate, Peter Jonas says crap me up. There we go. So we have a little baby Megalodon GV for the start of our perfect park. So I'm not going to be getting any more marine animals in this enclosure. So what I'm going to do is I actually want to get rid of this path, because again, like I said, I'm only going to use it to get these dinosaurs in. Just got to be careful I don't delete the lagoon. I've done that before. Bosh, right. So there we go, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Obviously, we'll be carrying this on. There won't be another stream from me this week. It'll be my wife's birthday later on this week, so I will not be available. But I'll make up for it with some videos next week. And if I do get time throughout the week or the weekend, I may record some videos on definitely some shorts at least, and get those released. Just the progress on building the perfect park. So let me know in the comments, guys, what was your favourite part? What do you like the most about this park? Or what don't you like about it? Like, what can improve? You could just write on in and say it's absolutely crap, hate it, don't like it. Whatever you do, don't thumbs down the video. Just make sure you hit that like button and the subscribe and notification bell so you never miss a video. Even if you come onto our streams and start slagging our parks off and the builds, etc., at least we're getting some content and views. So please, 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 hopefully you like the parks and you think we've done a good job. I think I like it, to be fair. Again, like I said, there's a few little things I'm going to change, like moving these shops back a little bit to open up this space a bit more. It just seems a bit too enclosed when we're down here. So I'll get that done off stream. So I hope you enjoyed the stream, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. And just one thing left to say. Life will find a way. See you later.
Yeah.